Yeah, this one's a little fancier. This is where we started to get the Toho scope and everything like that.
It's color. What year is this one?
64.
Oh.
So we're watching Mothra versus Godzilla now. Just gonna do the opening of the movie just in case he wants to say anything about it. Which, again, in the American dub version, was called Godzilla versus the Thing.
So you go down the interstate of Arizona and see the billboards for the thing. Now we know what it is. It's Mothra.
But one channel that both me and the Bitter Irishman like, the Angry Video Game Nerd, he even commented on that, where it was like, what do you mean the Thing? Like, do you mean the Thing from Fantastic Four, or do you mean the Thing from the alien from outer space, the Thing? Like, what's Godzilla fighting? Like, what thing is that would have been a weird movie for the 60s, Godzilla versus the Fantastic.
Oh, there we go.
Just a giant size version of that.
There's an idea. Godzilla versus the Fantastic Four.
Now,
I'd watch that.
In the Marvel comic series of Godzilla back in the day, I know the Avengers fought against Godzilla.
Nice.
So
Okay.
that's a thing.
That's a movie that I'd like too. I'd watch that.
We'll be back.
Good. Alright. Okay.
Or not. Just wait.
Okay.
He's about to be introduced to the Mothra twins, so let's see how the Bitter Irishman reacts.
The Mothra twins?
Yeah. Mothra fairy twins. Yeah.
What the fuck?
They have the same reaction you do.
Yeah. No, I'm...
Grab him!
Grab him. Grab a fly swatter. Oh, now where'd they go? Oh, but they're like fairies, so they can teleport.
Magic.
Oh.
This is why we're doing it right here. This is great.
Imagine how goofy the fucking actors feel. Shit. I want an entire movie based on them. Godzilla versus those things. Oh. Retro. I didn't have enough time to finish the joke. It's the Kraken! Oh, wait.
So yes, Godzilla comes out of the dirt.
You need a long shower to get all that sand off. That shit.
So now we're just gonna have our typical normal Godzilla rampage montage.
Excellent. Excellent. People dying?
No, they pretty much evacuate a lot of the area. We just get a lot of destruction.
Okay.
So, but we'll be back. I wasn't sure if he was going to have some sort of reaction of Godzilla coming out of the ground or not. So.
Oh, look at him. Just look at him in the distance. He looks fuzzy now.
He's
not in focus.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. That's so bad. Oh my god, his eyes are still goofy.
His tail's stuck in the tower.
What a fucking joke.
This Godzilla's very clumsy.
Why?
And then he stumbles.
It's like a Godzilla parody movie.
Now, just because we're watching the Japanese version, the scene's not in it, but the American dub version actually has a scene that I prefer. And it's a scene to where they actually have the American Navy come in and like try to like, we have this new missile, let's see if it works. And it's like a totally added scene. But it's like, America, you know,
America!
They
Fuck yeah!
They showcase the American flag and everything. See, he falls.
Oh my god!
He's so clumsy. He falls into the castle.
Why?
But
So Mothra twins, clumsy ass Godzilla. Were they trying to make a comedy film?
But yeah, so like after all that, there was a scene added in where
So
it was
between right there and here,
there was like, the American Navy has this new missile. Let's try and test it
which
out.
apparently didn't work.
No, but still, it was like there was American actors, everything.
Interesting.
Like they went the whole 9 yards and like, let's see how this works. But it's a cool
I
added
still don't.
scene.
Why make Godzilla such a fucking idiot? Why? Seriously, the only destruction was him getting his tail caught and then tripping into a castle. So wait, why were they just carrying around that box empty?
Because they knew they were coming, so they could put them in it and put them in a carrying case.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It's a good point because they didn't really say, "Yeah, Mothra will help you. We're gonna stay here, bro."
Oh my god, it's like Pokemon Whirlwind Attack. It's not very effective.
You gotta remember, this Godzilla's clumsy.
That's true.
So what's better so far? Human fight that just happened, or the monster fight?
That guy got shot in the head. Human fight so far.
Which I didn't think to really record that part, but we did miss some kind of good commentary between the two human villains of the movie who are money hungry.
Mothra, use tackle!
He had some good commentary.
I could reenact the guy's death scene after getting shot in the fucking head.
I tell you, you're gonna love this. She grabs his tail and just drags him.
This is like the worst. Well, I say the worst. I haven't watched much Godzilla, but this is the dumbest, lamest Godzilla.
Watch this. Watch.
God, this movie was made for Mothra fans, not Godzilla fans.
Yeah, you think about it, yeah.
I'm just picturing a person holding two toys. and
Well,
just-
that's because that's a puppet. Those shots are like puppets, and then the close-up shots are more or less the suit.
And of course, Godzilla fell
Yeah.
and is erratically shooting his fire.
And so Mothra is really
Oh, final weapon.
her only weapon is like a poisonous dust thing.
Finish it.
Yeah, but it really doesn't do much. Because Godzilla really doesn't really seem affected by it, other than just wailing on the ground. Like it would have been more interesting.
But it's her final weapon.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been a little more like, oh, it might be doing something because Godzilla's like holding his throat or something.
Yeah,
Instead-
he is kind of just seizing.
And you know what happens with fire, right? We didn't really think about maybe Mothra's just gonna get one shot here and that's it. Like Godzilla shoots fire. Maybe this isn't the brightest idea.
Mothra, in theory, is kind of a shitty monster anyways.
Okay, proceed.
No, this is fucking stupid! Oh, they're gonna try another net!
Well, the nets are electric conducted or whatever. So
Oh, no, is that it?
So supposedly it's supposed to make the electricity more intense. I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense!
But you can visually see it, because watch, the next net falls and look how much more crazy it is. So when when the
Godzilla's getting beaten by a net. Fantastic.
So when the helicopters were coming in to drop a net, that's when I jumped up to hit record because his comment was great.
It's just fucking embarrassing, dude.
And technically they're winning right here.
Yeah,
But
they're doing more than Mothra did.
But that's where they mess up, is like they're getting their ego trip, like we're doing it. Increase the voltage. Not thinking we might blow a generator. So they shot themselves in the foot with that. They should have just kept the voltage the same and they probably could have just kept it there. Would have had one hell of a power bill, but anything else before
No, I'm at a loss for words. The fuck is that?
It's a Mothra larva.
It's kind of ugly. Oh, I was gonna say, is that two or is that its ass?
No, there's two of them. Which I don't know.
They look familiar. I'm trying to remember what movie I've seen them in before.
I mean, there's been Mothra larvas in other movies.
No. Like this is Predator. It looks like Predator.
But yeah, so like what we were just talking about before I hit record, I was explaining to him how Mothra is kind of like a phoenix bird, to where she has a life cycle, lays an egg, and then dies, but then is kind of technically reborn from an egg. And he made the comment to where it's like, okay, so there's only one, but then in this one there are technically two Mothra larvas. So now that I'm going to fill you in with, I don't necessarily know what they were going for, because in the next movie after this, Mothra does return as a larva, but then they just basically say the other one just died. And there's just the one. So then from there they kept it consistent with, okay, we're just gonna do one, until they did the throwback to this film, which was Tokyo SOS, where they did two larvas again. But yeah.
For the record, I don't hope these children die. I have some heart! Oh, bite his ankles. Oh yeah, bite his tail.
Bite his tail and then hold on for dear life.
What the? Dude.
I'd like to take the thought that maybe the other larva died due to, like, that was the one that died
Oh,
because,
there you go.
because of all the freaking trauma from biting his tail and then...
Oh, you string shot! It's another Pokemon battle.
Yeah.
Oh no, he used flamethrower! It's super effective!
So yeah.
And of course you know what my dirty mind is thinking.
Oh yeah. But, so, he asked the question, how are the larvas going to fight and beat him? Can you guess yet? Or they're basically just going to wrap him up in the silk. Now I'll tell you this, they're going to wrap him up in the silk, that's how they beat him, until he does what? What is Godzilla famous for in this movie for doing?
Falling. Falling on his stupid ass.
So yeah, they're gonna wrap him up till he basically is gonna lose his balance, and then that's basically the movie.
Did we really need the little subplot of, oh no, there's
To save
some
the
kids that need saved?
I mean, I guess if you want the main human protagonist on the island when this is happening, I guess. I don't know.
It just seems pointless.
It
It went nowhere.
I agree.
There wasn't like ever any tension because it's not like Godzilla's been dealing with these assholes for. Why can't he just like breathe his fire to like burn up the?
Good question. I don't know, maybe it's fire? No, it's not fire resistant because in the original, in the Mothra standalone movie, which was a few years before this, when Mothra cocooned herself, they had like these heat ray things that basically caught the cocoon on fire.
Okay, so see?
At that point, it was too late and Mothra just hatched out.
Oh, look, he fell on his ass! How is this considered one of the best Godzilla movies? This movie's so
Gonna trigger some fans with that one.
glad.
Let's put it this way, the bitter Irishman really doesn't see the appeal of Mothra versus Godzilla. As some fans
Oh, look, he fell! Some more!
into the ocean. Any final remarks?
I.